Our next guest is a very fun lady. She's colorful. We'll talk about that. Please put your hands together for Suzette.
Hi.
Suzette.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Did you bring a bag of tricks?
I did. I brought you guys a gift. Actually, I brought something to share with everybody.
Okay. What is it?
It's unicorn bark.
Ooh.
I made it.
Okay.
It's looking kind of.
It's a little crunchy.
Well, you can do lines of it.
Okay.
It's just like
Wait, what is this again?
unicorn bark.
And we do lines of it.
Yeah.
It's unicorn bark, dude. What do you want?
Yeah. It's
Awesome.
Yeah,
do I have to do it all?
Mary had some fun here. Yeah, you can. I don't recommend it.
No, I'll do
It might
some
be like
tonight.
a diabetic coma.
Right. I'll do some tomorrow morning
Yes.
before school. Awesome. Okay, that's exciting. And everybody will do some. Suzette apparently is not from anywhere specifically.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
So how many places did you live before you say you moved out?
Probably 24, 23, somewhere in there. Yeah, no, my parents hopped around a lot.
And why did they hop around? Any particular reason?
Yeah, terrible financial planning.
So it's not a military thing.
No, you would
Well, they
think
were
I'm
running from the
brat.
military,
Yeah,
right?
they were running. They were definitely running.
Yeah.
From a lot of reality. We lived in a lot of interesting places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when I was 4, we lived with my parents' best friends. I was in their living room for about 6 months. It was awesome.
Just standing there
Just sit there.
for 6
I'd
months.
wave.
Don't move, Suzette.
I held trays.
Right. Were they musicians and they didn't find work? What was?
No,
They just were
no.
straight up bad financial people.
They had great big hearts, but they were dumb as a post when it came to understanding how money worked. No, my dad, he actually was in the cutting edge of computer technology in the 70s.
Okay, my dad did that. I
Really?
spent a lot of time in garages.
Yeah, lots
putting
of
together
garages.
little pieces.
Yeah.
Child labor. And this, I swear
Yeah,
to
where
you.
our fingers are small, we can
being
get in there.
Yeah, and they tell you not to tell anyone.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't,
yeah.
I'm serious. Don't
Yeah,
tell
we
anyone.
can keep a secret.
Yeah, no. I might have built your computer with my little nimble fingers. Look at these meat hooks. And then when did you escape?
I escaped when I was 18.
Just-
I was over it, just over it. I wound up getting a scholarship to art school.
Oh, okay.
And I went off to Ohio. I literally thought I was going to be flying into a cornfield. I had no idea what Ohio was going to look like. I was there for 2 years.
Did you get an art degree?
No.
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 Okay, so I was looking at this, and you said, I said, what do you do for a living? You're a hairstylist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that you specialize. But here's my question. My mom owned a salon when I was
Yeah,
growing
I
up.
remember that.
And the hair color in the 80s, they got a little crazy. But the color itself couldn't do what they can do now.
No, it's
I mean, you're getting
really
full,
changing.
vibrant colors that are staying in the
Yeah.
hair for a while.
Yeah, we can make the incredible like unicorns and rainbows and mermaids, and they last for months.
Yeah.
And you get to paint. It's not
Really?
just yeah.
Oh, you can paint them?
Yeah, I just did this one the other day. It was this ombre of sort of a red, plummy purple, and then underneath it, it's green with stripes. It's sort of like a, I don't know, like Celtic plaid thing going on underneath.
On the hair.
Yeah, it was nuts.
So you get to play all day
Yeah, I
coloring
play all
people's
day.
hair.
Uh-huh.
Just feeling like, yeah, let's try this.
Totally, it's the best job ever.
Oh, that's
You know, little
exciting.
sunsets on some people, flowers over here.
Oh, you're Bob Ross, yeah. Little,
He's my
happy
idol.
little tree.
Yeah, we make
Right.
happy hair.
Happy little hair
Happy
tree.
little hair trees.
But then it also says, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this right, Transformational Catalyst.
Yes.
I'm going to say that again out loud. Yeah, exactly. Transformational Catalyst.
Yeah, you get to be
I'm gonna
who
say it
you
again.
want to be.
Okay, that's your job?
Yeah. I help my clients figure out what do they really want to be? How do they really express themselves?
I need help.
I got you.
Who should I be? And don't say him.
No. Nobody should be me. Okay, so that's an actual job.
In my world, yeah.
Right, but I mean, people come to you for that.
What, to have transformational
Yeah.
catalyst. They don't necessarily call
They
me
don't.
that.
They don't necessarily know you're doing it.
No, that's my little subversive title.
Oh, it's a spy job. So you do dye jobs and spy jobs.
Yes, I do.
Impressive.
Superheroes, villains.
Right. You do them all. That is very exciting. So you're passionate about people. Now you are also adopted.
I am. Where are you? Yes, I'm also adopted.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
So you met your biological parents as well?
I did. I
Really?
actually did. Yeah, when I was 20, I had a friend he'd had a friend who'd found his adopted family. And so he said, I'm going to find them for you. And I went, fine. So he dialed 411. And he's like, I knew my last name from a chart that I'd read years ago. And it was, what is my last name? Something with a D.
Wait, I want to hear that again. She said, what is my last name?
Yeah,
That's a real sentence.
Yeah, what is my last name?
And it's like real. She really,
Yeah,
she really would want to know that. Right.
Yeah. And people trust me.
I know. People trust her to transformational their catalyst.
So did you find out your parents were also hairdressers who?
No.
No.
No, what were your parents like, though?
Incredibly ordinary.
Really?
It was kind of a bummer. Well, if you grow up not knowing, you don't look like anybody. You just.
Wait, you thought they were going to be unicorns, didn't you?
I wanted Pocahontas and some like czar, and I wanted aliens. I wanted to be really out of this world. I did.
And they were just humans.
They were just humans, and they were suburban.
So human. You live in a house, I bet, right?
Oh my God, they had kids.
Oh my God, how long did they live in the same house? For years?
Forever. Same house. They were stable.
Really? So then you didn't feel like you missed out on anything necessarily?
No, I mean, I think the timing of it all was
Right.
fine. I mean, my parents, for all their instability, were wonderful. I mean, I love them, absolutely love them. And my birth parents, I am so happy they'd made their choices.
Right.
And at that time in their lives, they were total hot messes. It was bad. My name, I found out, I am Leilani Drole Lynch. And Leilani is the rum they were drinking when they got drunk and had me.
How beautiful.
I know, it's touching. It's touching.
I'm going to need a minute.
I know.
I didn't know anybody still drank that rum.
I didn't know it existed.
So now what are you doing? You're cutting. Actually, you just opened a new place, correct?
No, totally not.
No, not correct.
No.
One of your jobs was singing Telegram. Is that true?
My first job, I was a singing telegram.
Oh, we have to have an example, don't we?
No. I don't really.
I mean, you can't just lay that out. And,
I didn't. You laid that out.
That's true.
He's gonna strip.
That's true.
He's gonna do it.
I
all.
know. Strip. There was stripping involved?
I did a stripping.
I missed that part. So there was singing sometimes, stripping sometimes, or just a little.
It was pretty. I was 17.
Okay.
I was in San Diego, and
That's legal.
Yeah, I was Cabaret Rose, Luscious Lips, and I don't remember any of the songs.
Okay.
It was a while back. But I got sent out one time. Our lead gal, who did Nurse Noodle and Balloonatics in the 80s. And
With the balloons?
I didn't do any balloons.
You didn't do any balloons?
No.
But did Nurse Noodle?
But I did do a rendition of Nurse Noodle.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do Nurse Noodle.
No.
No, but yeah, I got sent out as Nurse Noodle because our regular gal was not available. I think she had the flu or something like that, and they were freaking out because I was the only other available singer, but I was 17, and it's a
Right.
strip. So I went anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was a good job.
Yeah.
Did you make good money doing that?
Yeah.
So how did that job end?
With the whole job itself for Nurse Noodle.
The whole job is like, why don't you still do that? I mean,
it sounds like you make $7,000 in one night in Vegas.
yeah.
I-
How about Brian? Brian could use some help. Okay, question time.
Okay.
What would you do with $100 million, Suzette?
Well, I've taken Dave Ramsey's Financial 101 class.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so I would sit on it for about a year and figure out what I need. What do I need to do, and who do I care about, and how would I support them, and what are the foundations or things that I really believe in and want to help.
So Brian plays music, and his family plays music.
Mm-hmm.
Your real family's boring and dull and practical.
Totally. Yes.
And you get $100 million, and you're suddenly boring and dull and practical.
Totally. But I might do really cool shit with it in a year.
Am I the only one that noticed that? It's a little weird, isn't it? Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder what you got from them.
I know.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Hey. Ooh. Time period.
I think I went to the 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah, the victory rolls,
They
the
did.
big band, the biplanes, the war. Fascinating.
The whole.
War.
The war.
Yeah, I often want to go back to war,
war.
mass destruction and bombs and.
Well, everybody was excited at the time, right? It
Everybody
a
was
fun
very
time.
patriotic. They were bonded.
Yeah. Okay, last question.
Okay.
What life would you have? Like, if you could just pick any life, what would it be?
Mine.
Yours.
Yeah.
We get that a lot here.
Yeah, I dig my life.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good.
You get your boys and your job and do whatever
Boys,
you
job, guy, career.
want. The whole thing.
I live at the beach.
Can anyone top that? No? All right, ladies and gentlemen, Suzette.